All right, we're getting ready for the next game coming up. East Clinton, the Astros against the Leesburg Fairfield Lions. That game coming up shortly right here on WZAA, CampusNation.com, the sports animal.
Top 100 hits, always 106.9 FM, Jeffersonville.
Your entertainment and sports station. We'll be with you in just a minute.
We want to thank some of our sponsors. Premier sponsor, R&L Carriers Hometown Showcase. R&L Carriers Hometown Showcase is a hub for your game day entertainment and career opportunities in logistics and transportation industry. Visit Hometown Trailer, located right next to the stadium, for video displays, career information, truck driving simulator, and more. Check out hometown.rlcarriers.com or follow us at #RL Hometown to find out more about how to bring the Hometown Showcase to your store. Presenting sponsor, Big Ernie's Pizza. They're proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Ohio Valley Hoops Classic. Each of the participating teams will be eating Big Ernie's Pizza after the game. You can do so too if you want to enjoy a piece right here at the concession stand. We also hope you stop to see them. 836 South High Street in Leesburg. Bring your Ohio Valley Hoops Classic ticket for a discount. Southern State Community College, home of the Patriots, right here in the Patriots Center. They're partnering tonight with Wright State to bring affordability and accessibility for many students, higher education experience. A foundation at Southern State can seamlessly connect many students. Higher education, foundation at Southern State is a great way to begin your education, save money, and transfer to Wright State to earn your bachelor's degree. Let us be your partner in educational goals. Visit sscc.edu and click on the transfer tab to learn more. 3-point level sponsors, Great Oaks Career Campuses. Great Oaks is real life. Gain hands-on experience and college credit for our Laurel Oaks campuses. Be ready for a career or college by the time you finish high school. For more information, check out greatoaks.com. Sherwood Auto Paper Sales. Folks, at halftime today, there's a chance for you to win a 2018 Travel Light Falcon 24BH travel trailer. It's out in the parking lot. Check it out. We want to thank Sherwood Auto Paper Sales for helping us out with that. Make sure you have your tickets available at the end of the first quarter. We'll draw a ticket number. If you qualify to participate, that means you cannot be a high school basketball player, have played college basketball, or professional in the last 5 years. Also includes you are not permitted to be a coach and participate. So make sure that you have your tickets ready. See if you qualify to win a chance for that brand new paper. Hillsborough Bible Baptist Church is honored to be a part of the Ohio Valley Hoops Classic. Wishing the best to all participating teams and players. They invite you to grow, serve with us, and connect. G&J Pepsi, proud to be the official drink sponsor of the Ohio Valley Hoops Classic. Wishing all the teams good luck. Island District Hospital, official sports medicine provider, athletic training services, 2017 Hoops Classic, Center of Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine, Island District Hospital, would like to take this opportunity to wish all the participating teams a successful and injury-free season. Folks, let's also thank 3-point sponsors, Bill Marine Ford, Doug Marine Motors, Southern Hills Community Bank, CMH, KFC, JK Precast, Chad Abbott Signs. We'll be thanking some of our other sponsors throughout the game. Folks, enjoy. We've got a good basketball game coming up with 2 local teams. As a reminder, after this game, we'll be clearing the gym out for the third session.
Oh, no. Oh, I hate to hear that.
Who's home?
I'm not sure. Are the rosters in there? Oh, yeah. But he's here. He's sitting down there. Oh, yeah. Just pointed out.
36-26, Massey's trailing.
They're coming back, aren't they? No, I meant he's not in.
Yeah, he was there this weekend. He was there this weekend. He got in on Friday. Oh, yeah. For the whole weekend, we got banned out.
Last weekend.
Last
You're
week.
next victim, right?
All right, folks. Well, we got about 5 minutes and 28 seconds to go here before we get this game started between the East Clinton Astronomicals and the Fairfield Leos, the Lions. And let's see, I always put these headphones on. I forget to put my glasses on. And I need to put my glasses on first. So
Oh, they'll slide
tell
right in.
them a
Mine
little
slide
bit.
right
Tell
in
them a
there.
little bit about the teams there, Jim.
Well, the Fairfield Lions are from Leesburg, Ohio. Their head coach is Josh Howland. Their assistant coaches Travis Teeters, Matt Hodson, and Chad Hodson. They're in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference, and their colors are red and white. For the East Clinton Astros, head coach
Tony Berlin.
is Tony Berlin. I knew that. It's our alma mater. Roger Early, Justin Stewart, Greg Roberts are the assistant coaches. They're members of the Southern Buckeye Athletic and Academic Conference in the National Division, with Blanchester, Bethel Tate, Claremont, Northeastern, Felicity Franklin, Georgetown, and Williamsburg. They have 6 returning letter winners, and their key players returning are Wyatt Floyd and J.T. McCarron.
Wyatt Floyd was first team SUL.
Scored
Has
over 1,000 points.
1,000
Right.
career points. McCarron, second team SCUL. Well-known alumni, Bill Landers, walk-on wide receiver at Ohio State. Not yet. Let's see.
And
Phil
Phil
Snow.
Snow.
Phil Snow. I'm surprised they don't put Bobby Hooper on there. Bobby Hooper played with the NBA, Indiana Pacers.
Exactly.
Should have put him on
Well,
there.
maybe they didn't know.
I'm sure they do.
Whoever completed the form for the
He
flyer.
played with the ABA Indiana Pacers. Played for the UD Flyers.
Yep. Real good for the
Fairfield
Flyers.
Lions coming back on the floor.
Just a little over 3 minutes till game time. This should be a pretty good game. Both
Well,
teams
I
are
hope so.
fairly evenly matched, I believe, so maybe we'll have another tight one.
Fairfield plays teams in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference, Eastern Brown, North Adams, Lynchburg Clay, Ripley, West Union, Fayetteville, Peebles, Manchester, and White Oak. Well, yeah, they're in white. Well, that's the first time I could tell, yeah. Leesburg is a home team, which makes sense. They're a little closer in East Clinton.
Here come the Astros.
East Clinton's wearing their red uniforms, the gray numerals.
Now,
will
Leesburg-
be in white.
Leesburg coming out. They have no freshmen on the team, but East Clinton does. They've got 2 freshmen this year. Branson Smith, number 15, and also Dylan Peterman, number 45. I've seen both play, and they're both very good up-and-coming basketball players. They'll probably see more time on the reserve, but they'll be a good fit for varsity here in another year or two.
Yes, yep. So this will be interesting. We haven't seen East Clinton yet this year. Last year they were kind of a team of two tribes. I mean, heck, they beat Wilmington once last year. Then they got beat by some teams that they probably shouldn't have got beat by. So we wish both of them, Leesburg and East Clinton, good luck since they're both local talents here, both local schools.
Right.
And not in the same conference, so we wish them both luck. Oh, okay.
They're not allowed.
I'm not East Clinton.
JT, so what they do? Just all the starters? The starters changed, or?
No, they've got one that's out, and like 3 or 4 that are different numbers.
Oh, okay. Here,
That's
Jim.
all right. I know who they are pretty
You need
much.
to get over. You need to do that. We won't hold you.
It's time for basketball as we continue here.
We'll get it. Now we're all right. Go
Yeah, we're
ahead.
good.
Hey, thanks, though. Thanks. We'll get them.
She doesn't know that we're from East Clinton,
That's
probably.
okay, yeah. Well, but we do need to fix them if we can.
Right. Biggest majority of these boys from East Clinton I've coached at one time or another,
So you
either
know 'em,
either
yeah.
in baseball or basketball.
See, I don't necessarily know them all, though, so
So that's good.
here comes Joe.
But
Joe
there
doesn't
again,
know any of them.
My memory's not very
Do you
good
want to
either.
do this
So
game? Are you going to do the next one? We'll do this one then. Here.
you'll do the play-by-play. Joe Davis with the play-by-play. All right.
We'll have
Respect the
Joe
game.
Davis
I
do
thought it was
this.
respect the pizza.
Because that's right. Respect the pizza. So we have Joe Davis stepping in for Charlie Hargraves to give the play-by-play action.
Here
You
I
got it.
come to save the day.
Joe Davis, expert commentary.
I wouldn't go as far as to say expert.
Now,
Extremely
a
knowledgeable.
couple of players for
I know they've run track for you.
for this team
They bowled for you.
They took my referee class this year to become basketball referees.
Oh, okay.
Who are those boys?
The ones that are going to make the worst calls. All right, now who's doing play-by-play and who's doing color?
I'll start play-by-play until I fall asleep.
Yeah. No, until you start watching the game.
That's what I
You
do.
got to watch him because he'll start watching the game and then.
There we go.
Yeah, give Charlie his cookie. Oh, he's already eating his cookies. All right, it's
Wyatt Willie is one of them. He took my class.
36-29. The Big Red over the
And Austin
Falcons. 36-29.
Are they?
Wow. So we've got a game there.
Yes, we do.
How much time's left?
We are in the third quarter.
Wow. What a game.
35-29.
36-29.
One score away. And it's game time.
Yes, it is.
JT McCarron and Tucker Ayers.
Here we go.
Jump.
East Clinton gets the toss. Throws it into
Wyatt Floyd.
Wyatt Floyd.
Nice pass by Dylan Michael, too. Lead
And
it
here
off.
comes Leesburg back down.
Good assist.
Tucker Ayers. Tucker Ayers throws it over to Cody Gragg and tries to bounce the pass in and almost threw it away, but luckily saved it. East
Right.
Clinton knocks it out.
Just off on Alex Pence, number 31.
Wyatt Willie throwing the ball in. His dad's a referee in my class, and Wyatt himself took my class this year.
I think every kid should go through a class like that. That's interesting. So they know what you guys call. Yep.
They both said that. Okay, number 23 went up, got fouled. Sam
Jacob Olds. Jake Olds
Fettlemeyer.
on the foul.
Number 23, Sam Bettlemeyer. Left-handed, puts the first one in.
Well, this game's been real close, too.
And
Yes, it
second and
has.
10.
It's only it's a tie game right now.
Yeah, I know. Maybe overtime, huh?
Ethan Saunders is the other one that took my class. Ethan. I think it was Austin. Ethan. And here goes
JT.
Overshoots.
That was Alex Pence.
That was Alex Pence.
Over top.
East Clinton knocked. They try to throw it down full court, and East Clinton knocks it out of bounds.
Nope, no foul.
That was JT McCurran.
Underneath down here?
No, right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, now remember, there's been some changes in the lineup for East Clinton.
I'm only going with what I see. Basket by Fairfield.
So you're actually calling it according to the player you
By
see.
Buttlemeyer. That's what I'm calling.
All right.
Dylan Michael.
And misses, and rebound by number 10, Cody Gregg. Pass it around.
Cody Gregg played basketball back in the rec league back in his early years.
Oh, wow. Tucker Ayers has the ball.
He's only 15 or 16.
Throws it inside. Picked up. Shot.
Tied up.
Nice shot
6-2.
by Buttlemeyer.
Buttlemeyer.
Oh.
Thought he had a jump ball, but referee called a foul.
JT going, nope.
No, it's
It was
out
on
of
the
bounds.
floor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's on the floor.
We'll get this straight here.
Wyatt Floyd
6-2.
throwing the ball in. Throws it out to Jacob Olds. So back into Floyd. Looking around. Back to Floyd. Dribbles around. Back in trouble again. Going to take it up and push it in. Nice job. Like I said, nobody's going to come and help me. I'll just make a basket.
I'll take it myself. He was patient with that.
And pass to Willie and knocked. And he's going to get it back. I thought it was going to stay off him, but said East Clinton knocked it out.
Dylan Michael popped it out from behind him.
But I thought he reached back for it, and he maybe didn't touch it.
Good to see
Gunnar
Tony
Hanover.
Berlin down there coaching again.
Yes. He looks good, too.
Yes, he does.
Passing around. He's going to call a foul. I thought he was just going to call him for
That was on the floor, too.
Going out of bounds.
In fact,
yeah, last I heard, everything was real good with his medical reports that he got back after his last session with chemo, and
James Bentley
everything's
throwing
good.
the ball in. Sean Wiley right beside him. Looking around. Throws the ball into 35, and Gregg shoots it for three, misses, and East Clinton grabs the rebound. Here they go down the floor. Dylan Michael going down and passes back out. I'll pass it around to Floyd. Goes up, ranks, and puts it in. 6-6, and they try to hurry the ball down the floor and throw it away.
Boy, Wyatt Willie was just not ready for that one.
Dylan Michael, Wyatt Floyd. Got Pence. We now have and I can't.
go ahead, Joe. Figure it out.
I can't see his name, so I can.
45.
Brandon
That was
Jenkins,
a
the very
kick.
first one, no wonder. Brandon, he
Jenkins.
shoots, and he overshoots.
Oh.
Pence gets it, JT,
Put
and
it-
picked
oh.
up by Olds, banged around. Wyatt Floyd has it. That's Dylan Peterman, number 45. I recognize
No,
Dylan.
that's 45 is Colton Vadness. They've messed the uniforms
Okay, I was
up.
going to say it didn't
Yeah.
look like Dylan.
Well, that's
I
what I
was going
was
to say,
trying
it
to
didn't look
tell
like
you.
Dylan Peterman to me.
No, that was what the lady
what-
from Fairfield came up to say, that there are some changes.
Right.
And then there's one player that isn't playing.
Right.
So we're tied up 6-6 with 4:44. Is that what
Okay,
that
what's his
says?
name?
Remaining in the first period of play.
4:44.
Right.
So who was he?
Colton Vadness,
Okay,
number 45.
no. Lance Vadness?
That's Lance's,
Is
Colton's
he
brother.
Brother? I didn't know they were both playing. I thought only one of them went out. There it is, Colton.
You got Lance, Colton, and Cameron Vadnais. Cameron's a swimmer. Colton will be Colton and Lance are the basketball players.
So what number is Dylan Peterman?
You know, I don't know what number Dylan Peterman is.
I thought you knew everything.
Yeah, well, he's wearing a 45
I thought I did too,
here.
but now
No, the program is wrong.
Yeah,
That's what that-
well, I'm
that's
saying
what
he has a picture in the program. He had a 45. I thought maybe I'd look up here and see he had the right number.
Maybe if he gets some time on the floor, we'll be able to tell.
Charlie Shooter off. We could have gotten all that information.
So, yeah, until he takes his jersey off, we won't know.
Well, won't he
Because
get,
I was
won't he
mentioning
get a
earlier,
foul?
you got
Can't take your jersey off. That's a
We
foul.
got 35 out here, and I don't have it. Oh, that's the other team. I wonder.
Nice pass.
Oh, wide open, Wyatt Floyd, and puts it in. Not Wyatt Floyd, Sean Willie. We just talked. Sean Willie.
there was absolutely nobody on him.
No.
He didn't even have to dribble. Just laid it right up. There's JT with it. Over to Dylan Mike.
And picked up, and here goes the full fast break. Gragg's got the ball going in.
And
puts
foul.
it in. Count the basket.
It was a nice layup.
They just beat team down on the river last night by 30 points.
Fairfield did?
Yeah. Adams County. What the Adams County school? It's on the river.
Wow. Portsmouth.
Let's see, would it be
Wheelersburg.
West Union? Peebles?
Nope.
Peebles isn't on the river.
Manchester.
Manchester.
I thought that was in England.
I think it's
Gragg makes the foul shot.
And Manchester's on a river, I think.
Yeah, Manchester's on the river. On the river.
Oh, nice deflection.
Banks it off the bankboard and bringing it up the floor. And almost could have lost the ball. And Jenkins went after it, almost stole it.
Well, what a move.
Move.
He zigged and zagged
So
right
we
around
got
McCarron.
13-6 lead. Bounce it around, shoot, shot off the rim by Lance Vadnais.
That's number 4, Branson Smith, a freshman.
I'm going by.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. Number 4 is Branson Smith. He's the freshman along with Dylan Peterman. One of the 2 freshmen on the floor.
I gotta say, it didn't look like the kid I was thinking of when I see his brother, but
Right. You've seen all these boys. You know who they are.
They all ran track for him.
no, that's Wilmington. Well, I did have the boys that ran track for me at East Clinton all graduated. So. And steal by East Clinton. Here comes JT with the ball. Makes a move, goes around, drives, goes up, and gets fouled. And Jay McCarron is number 5.
Number 50, James Catley. That's his first personal. It was the team's second that he had. So the answer, JT McCarron with 2 attempts.
Makes the first one. And makes the second one. Nice shot. Nice arch. Nice roll back. Spin back. Here comes Willie. Throws the pass down. Up. East Clinton makes a steal. Here comes here's Wyatt Floyd making a drive. Goes in. Banks it. And Pence is going to get call for, not Pence.
JT.
McCarron. I was.
Push.
Yep. Pushed him from behind. Five fouls already against East Clinton, 2 against Fairfield. Passes inside. Number 50 puts. Thought he had it up. And 23.
Ooh,
Sam Buttlemeyer gets the rebound and muscles it back up, makes the bucket, and gets fouled.
Going back to the East Clinton foul on McCarron, a lot of people have a misconception of that. McCarron went up over his back to get the ball and fouled him. A lot of people think it's an over the back is the foul, but it's not. It's pushing.
Pushing. Over the back is not a foul. It's okay to go over someone's back.
As long as you don't push him.
Whoa.
And Sean Willie gets a foul there. Trying to play good defense. And
Steubenville 43, East Clinton 29.
Clinton Massey.
Or Clinton Massey, yeah, that's right. And we are in the fourth quarter, so time is a-wasted. 43-29.
Oh,
fourth quarter.
Wyatt Floyd, great play. 50 had his back
picked
to
up
him.
the foul.
He tosses it over off his back, jumps in, grabs the ball, picks it up, gets fouled, and makes the bucket.
15-10.
You see that play, Charlie?
That's sweet.
Here comes Greg back in, coming in for Willie, giving him a break.
Wyatt Floyd will be attempting the three-point play.
And he connected.
15-11, 4-point game. East Clinton trailing Fairfield. Fairfield's got some new players in. I'm assuming these players got the right numbers. I don't know. Quentin Beatty just came in, threw the ball in.
I can't help you with
Greg
that.
bringing the ball down the floor.
Ooh, JT, be careful there.
Yeah. Bettelmeyer. And then, up. Toss missed. Grab, shot it back up.
Got it.
Made it. That was made by Bettelmeyer. Here comes Wyatt Floyd. Got some new. Throws it over to, I don't know who that is because the guy didn't have the right number.
There, Vadnais. Nice assist by Branson
Smith.
Smith.
Who number 4 is?
Branson Smith.
Branson Smith, okay.
Oh.
And Bettelmeyer drives in and makes a nice little layup. Here comes East Clinton back down the floor, trailing by 6. JT's got the ball, looking to make a move, throws it across forward to Smith, drives the bucket, looks, puts it up, hits the back. JT grabs it, puts it up, and it doesn't go in. Rolls off the front, but he's got fouled and is going to be shooting 2 foul shots. So far, it's still a close game. I look for this to stay a close game all the way through.
I do too. That's what I was telling Rick earlier. I think they're fairly evenly matched.
Yeah, and both these teams, a lot of these players know each other because the 2 school districts are so close to each other.
Real close, yeah.
They in the summertime and stuff, they're doing things with each other and stuff. And
they play traveling leagues together. Baseball.
They go fair together.
Exactly.
Put up hay together.
Right.
And he missed the second one, and here comes Greg back down the floor. There's a bounce time, but nobody there. 33 stopped on the other side. Bryson Simmons. I think he thought he was going to keep it.
Oh, okay. I thought he was giving that back to Fairfield.
I did too.
He is.
Oh, no,
what's? I saw that from up here. I don't think
Wait a minute,
anybody touched that ball.
Straightened out here.
We don't want any of these Joe Davis calls here, do we?
They're giving it back to him.
Didn't Joe say that he taught these guys everything they know?
Not these guys. Not these guys.
Oh, yeah, take it back now, Joe.
not the officials that are the players that are playing the game.
I thought you said that at the beginning of the show.
The players.
Nice ball
and,
movement.
he didn't get it up. Wyatt got fouled on the elbow and just wasn't able to extend it to get the ball up and in, but he got fouled, going to shoot 2. Still trailing by 5, so 2 foul shots here could get him within 3. Oh, they just flat out blew that call. Wyatt makes the first one.
These daggone bleacher refs.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Brendan Jenkins, his quarterback in football, is in the game with him.
Nothing but net there.
Nothing but net there. So we got a 3-point game, 16-19. Here comes Fairfield down the floor. Gragg's got the ball. Throws it over to Ayers. Into Seti. And Gragg shoots and misses. Are they going to give that back to Fairfield? No.
Fourth quarter, Big Red 50, Falcons 29.
Yeah, that's over.
Whoa.
They got within one touchdown, and then boom, boom. Here comes Wyatt Floyd over there. We got less than a minute to go. I don't know if they'll try to go down to one shot here.
Sure they will.
That's what you say.
Yeah, three-pointer. We'll tie it up right here.
Around. Give it to
Oh, he was Brendan Jenkins wide open, and he didn't get him the ball.
JT short.
Put it
puts
up.
Back up.
There
and
you
gets
go.
the tip. 18 seconds ago. So, no, they did not go for one shot, Rick. 18-19. East Clinton has the ball. They're trying to go down the floor fast and put it right in. Number
4 seconds.
40, Quentin Beatty.
There's your three.
Oh, air balls
Close.
it. Shoots a almost half-court shot and airballs it. East Clinton 18, Fairfield 21. 3-point game. Nice close game. A lot of action can happen between here and the rest of the game.
Right.
And a word from our sponsor.
Begin the next step of your life at Ohio Christian University, one of the nation's fastest growing nonprofit universities. Earn an accredited associate, bachelor, or master's degree entirely online, or attend class once a week at one of 11 convenient locations. Programs range from business and human services to IT and RN to BSN and more. Call today, 855-OCU-GRAD, or on the web at enroll.ohiochristian.edu.
Folks, we've got number 3893. Report to the scorers table.
Is that you, Jim?
Both teams with the same number of fouls. Team fouls, 6
Both
each.
have 16 fouls. Both will be the next foul committed will be in the 1-1 bonus. Most it's not an offensive foul.
I didn't get a ticket. Did
Who's
you get
on our
one, Rick?
camera now?
No, I didn't.
You didn't get one either?
No, they
What
wouldn't
happened to
let
the
me.
cute girls we were having on our camera?
Well, we got cute guys.
Okay.
They sent them up.
Georgia 10, Auburn 7.
But I tell you, I picked it, Georgia.
Georgia 10, Auburn
Auburn
7.
scored first, but Georgia's came back with 10 points. And Fairfield has the ball coming back in. Gragg has it, dribbling around. Dribbling back, coming back. Throws it out to Seti. Seti backing up, looking around, getting ready to throw it back to Gragg. Gragg has it, looking in, looking around. Back over to Seti. Back over to Bentley. Bentley back over to Gragg.
Good defense by East Clinton.
Back out over the left wing to Buttlemeyer. Back inside. Left-handed put up by Tucker Ayers.
That's being patient with the ball,
Yeah,
not
that
forcing it.
Until the right opening comes up. That's
Exactly.
good basketball. That's just good plain basketball. East Clinton has it. JT has it. Throws it back out front to Branson Smith. Back over to JT. JT drives the bucket. Puts it up and they're going to call a charge.
How many charges he got now? I mean, how many fouls does he have? Got 2? 3?
Now, if JT would have picked his head up, he would have saw 3 guys wide open. He could have dumped that off to for an easy 2-point shot. And I think that's been a lot of East Clinton's issues the last few years is they key on 2 individual players on their team, and you can't do that to win games.
Well, they key on one thing. A lot of it, I felt, in the last several years, they keyed on one person themselves. And then they had a buddy that key off back and forth. And they didn't key on the whole team. It was us, me and us. And you're not going to win many games that way.
No, you sure aren't.
And the coach they have now will not put up with that. He'll slowly take that away from them. Gragg shoots, overshoots, picked up, rebound, put back in by Buttlemeyer. Here comes
25-18, big 7-point difference here.
East Clinton back down the floor. Smith has the ball, throws it out to Vadnais. Underneath, wide open, he can't grab the ball. What was that, Olds?
Oh, bad pass. Yep,
throws
that was
it away.
Jake Olds.
Tries to throw it out to Vadnais, but Vadnais and threw it away.
Take care of the ball, gentlemen.
And Bettlemeyer throwing it into Gragg. Gragg bringing the ball up the floor, guarded by Wyatt Floyd. Bettlemeyer throws it over to Gragg, now Gragg has it. Bettlemeyer, Austin Setti, back to Gragg. Over to Bettlemeyer, back top of the key to Setti, to Gragg on the left, back to the top, over to Setti, back to Gragg at the top of the key, back to Setti, inside the 35 to Simmons, and into 50, Bentley, and basket.
Once again, they're being very, very patient
until the right opening comes up. They got a 9-point lead now, 27-18.
And they're playing all 5 boys equally.
Well, and they're looking for.
See, that shot there was just I don't know.
Yeah.
That was an NBA 3-pointer.
And basket missed, and we got a foul called. It's going to be out of bounds. 3-2. Fouls on. I don't know. Was that on Olds? He went like this, which I thought that was 2, unless he went like this. There's no 32 out there, so.
So we've got a timeout.
Timeout on the floor. Score 18-27. Here comes a little station reminder.
You want a station reminder?
That thought it'd be good.
Let's hear a blast from the past.
106.9.
80s, 90s, and more.
My radio.
I love you, love you, love you.
WZAA, Jeffersonville.
WZAA, Jeffersonville.
Wazza!
Well, this game can be close, but if East Clinton doesn't, again, they're playing patient, looking and going in for even when they're basically trying to, let's say, be a little patient.
Right.
But when they decide to go, they, like you said, they put their head down and go. They don't look to see where they are looking around and taking their time and looking.
Right.
They put their head down and don't look and go and try to throw it too fast.
We know. I was telling Rick, just about every one of these boys on East Clinton, I've coached either in baseball or basketball, and a lot of them have the same bad habits today that they had back then. Yeah. And one of them is dribbling with your head down.
Oh yeah.
You can't see the open floor with your head down.
No. And we're at the foul line. Bettlemeyer at the foul line. I think he's shooting a 1-1. Puts it up and makes it. Going to get another one. I just now recognize Smith, number 4. It's like I know some of these boys, but up here, didn't see him. But now when you look, I'll say, I don't know, because I've refereed all of them.
It's amazing. Seen him play 8th grade last year, junior high, and now he's playing varsity.
Here comes Wyatt Floyd up. Bounce passes to Vadnais. Throws it back in.
Oh, he traveled.
There's a couple
almost
steps
got away with it.
Yeah, he did.
50
he didn't mean to.
Was that Pence? Was that Alex Pence?
Alex Pence, right.
Okay. It says Alex Pence. I want to make
sure. Took a couple
sure.
big steps, but he didn't mean to do it.
He's changed a little bit.
Right.
Gotten taller and bigger. Different haircut or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Jenkins trying to follow him here. Setti shoots, misses. Nobody grabs the rebound except.
There were 3 Lions around that rebound.
East Clinton, one boy reached for it but couldn't get to it. As Wyatt Floyd drives, he gets fouled. That's 7 fouls now against Yeah.
Fairfield.
And 8 against East Clinton.
There again, trying to force the ball in.
Started to say Fairborn, and I couldn't get it out of my mind to say. Makes the first one. Wyatt's keeping the game with his foul shooting because he's making most of the baskets right now.
He is.
And misses that. They're down 12 points. Here comes a fast break pass all the way down. Gets it in and gets blocked. He thought he got fouled.
He did, didn't he?
He did. Jenkins thought, but it was just knocked out of bounds. Willie throwing the ball in throws it into 50. Puts it up and in. Bentley.
A lot of muscle there.
13-point lead.
That's for sure.
East Clinton's going to have to do
6'5" sophomore. We're going to see him around for a few years. A couple more years anyway.
Nice.
I thought that was Roger Early standing over there. Roger Early's on the East Clinton team. And it looked like Roger Early's with his kneeling over here.
Did it? I didn't even pay attention.
Throws it into Butterworth, or Buttermeyer, excuse me. Butterworth's the
nice shot.
Syrup. Buttermeyer. You can tell I'm getting hungry again. They're thinking pancakes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sounded
another
like Charlie.
shot.
And Wyatt Floyd driving in, putting in 2. Unfortunately, Wyatt's not getting any support, and then Fairfield throws the ball away, trying to hurry down the floor.
Yeah, here comes Dylan Peterman,
and 24
number 15.
is a sophomore, by the way.
Okay. Dylan Peterman's number 15.
15, thank you.
Down at the bottom of the list, it shows him as number 45.
Overshot.
Nice pass. And a foul.
Number 23, Gunnar Nianover.
Nianover.
It says here, Nianover. I'm reading it.
It does.
Nianover, okay.
It says neon.
Don't
over.
ever look at something when you're trying to say a name because
exactly.
you say what you read.
Exactly.
Nianover. How's that?
We know what you meant, Joe.
When you're halfway through it, you can't stop. And you're already there. And he missed the free throw, the free throw, but he made the basket. It's 25-35, 10-point difference. East Clinton needs a stop here and a basket to keep the game close. Fairfield's throwing the ball around, throws it inside underneath. And
nice move
by Ayers. Tucker, I like that name, Tucker Ayers. East Clinton throwing the ball around, gets knocked over, but picked up by.
Whoa! Nianover.
Nianover and banked in.
He didn't call that. Wyatt Floyd with the steal.
The ball. Peterman back to Wyatt. Back to Jenkins, who's going to shoot a 3. Banks!
Oh!
Banks a 3!
He didn't call that either.
And we're down to 7-point game. We're getting the game back here, people. Minute 50 left to go.
Did he call bank? I didn't hear him call it from here. Charlie Hargrave said he heard him call bank.
I thought he said PNC.
Off his hands.
Another throwaway.
He said PNC. That's his bank.
Oh, that's his bank. Okay.
I thought his bank was Fifth Third. All right, Astros bringing the ball down.
30-37. Fairfield threw the ball away. East Clinton's got the ball, bringing it down the floor. Wyatt Floyd's bringing the ball down. Peterman on the left. Smith on the right. Smith has the ball now. Throws it down to Nianover. Nianover to Jenkins. Back to Peterman and almost throws it away. And does. Here comes the ball down the floor. They're trying to throw it quickly, and they throw it away. Throws the ball to Peterman. Bounces it up the floor. Wiley stepped out of bounds. He's going to call it yes. I didn't know if he was going to call that or not.
So East Clinton has both freshmen on the floor right now and 3 seniors.
Wow. Peterman and who's the other freshman? Neenover? Or no, Smith.
Yes.
What, ex-band member leader?
No, he's been a college cheerleader.
Oh.
That went to the floor with a jump ball called. East Clinton retains possession.
50 seconds. Now they need to do something with this. Wyatt shoots a 3 and it makes it.
Boom.
So that made it worth keeping losing the jump ball on that play. So now we got a 4-point game with 40 seconds left to go to halftime. We have a ball game.
Yes, we do.
Throwing the ball around. 24. Willie throws it inside. The Meyer
He's been open
banks it up, banks it in.
Long.
Here comes Wyatt Floyd bringing the ball back down the floor. 33-39, 6-point game. They'd like to probably go down to one shot and like to make a bucket here. Let's see what happens. I think pretty much going down to one shot. Now, will they make the bucket in going down to one shot or not?
You better put it up.
Jenkins throws.
Oh.
He did not have a good shot. He knew he didn't have a good shot, but he knew he had to get rid of it. Being a quarterback, at least had the strength to get it toward the bucket. We have halftime. East Clinton 33, Fairfield, Leesburg 39. We have halftime.
I think we have the contest again.
Yes, we do.
We're getting ready to have the contest.
3-3-7-9. 3-3-7-9. You have until 8 minutes on the clock to get down here. 3-3-7-9.
Well, if you're listening on the radio and you have ticket 3379, then report to the Southern State campus to their basketball facility for a free throw shot.
Well, here's what it is. It's everybody's ticket that gets in. Some people aren't even looking at their ticket. You know, they're an older person or what. I'm not shooting, so they're not even looking. So some people won't even look at their ticket.
Like Rick, he's an older person.
Yeah,
he wouldn't look at his ticket.
He's a much older person looking. Yeah. He wouldn't look at his ticket.
Poor old fella, holding on to the handrails as he goes down. Well, what do you think so far, Joe?
I try not to.
From what you've seen between Fairfield and East Clinton.
I've seen similarities, size-wise, and everything. I think I see Fairfield playing a more disciplined ball game than I see East Clinton playing.
Playing a more team-oriented game.
I mean, let's face it, if East Clinton didn't have Wyatt Floyd out there right now, this game wouldn't be close. Right. Wyatt's kept them in the game. And he's not a selfish ball player. He tries to throw.
Yes, he does.
He tries to throw it to other people, but he gets to the point where he looks up and we're 14 points down. He knows he's got to do something. He takes it, drives the basket, shoots a 3. But he is very unselfish. Wyatt Floyd is one of the most unselfish ball players there is.
And he's a good kid. If you've ever talked to him,
I've known him for years, and when he's the youngest brother of 3, and I said it at the time, not taking anything away from the other 2. When I saw him as a junior high kid, I said, "This boy is going to be the best ball player." He just
out of all of them.
Out of all of them, there's something special about him. You could see it as a 7th grader, and the others were good, very good. It's just, and when I refereed him, no matter what was called, he never argued the call. He'd always go, "Good call."
Good sports.
And a lot of times, it's like if he reached around the guy and got him a little bit on the arm, and I'd call a foul, where most kids would go, "What'd I do?" He'd look, he'd wink and go, "Yeah," like he knew he got him. Instead of like a lot of kids would go, "I didn't touch him."
Exactly.
He was honest. And then even if he didn't agree with that, he got fouled the guy, whether it was me or the other referee, he would still just hold his hand up and go on and play the ball game. That's what made him a good ball player, because he didn't try to put the blame on somebody else or get out of it. He just
he's a coachable kid.
Very coachable.
And that makes the huge difference.
So who we got down here shooting? We want
to thank him for donating an attempt please stop and see Sherwood Auto Camper and Sales right here on
And we got a young fellow down there that's going to attempt to
Folks, great selection.
I'm assuming.
win $10,000.
Service all year round, right? All right, let's give him a big hand. Thank him for helping to sponsor the shootout tonight.
I think he just came with him.
Oh.
They were sponsor. He was a sponsor. Get donated.
Oh, okay.
He just walked out with him. So they haven't had anybody claim,
gotcha.
and we're underneath 8. Did they redraw? I never heard them redraw a number.
I didn't either. But back to the Floyds, you know, even their dad was a really good ball player
yes.
when he played. And and Wyatt happened to grow up with athletic brothers that all of them started varsity in East Clinton.
Well, you know, to tell you the truth, the younger brother of a group of brothers, when they're all athletic,
is
gets
usually
the benefit.
best.
He
Exactly.
gets the benefit because the older brother has nobody to play with, you know, I mean, other than friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second brother, okay, he's pretty decent sometimes because, okay, now he's playing. Then the third brother comes along, and he's another example of that is the Cluxton boys.
Exactly.
The youngest, Paul Cluxton, ended up being the best of all the Cluxtons. We're all
Right.
good, but he became special. And his dad would be out there, you know, when he was little, yelling at him about playing with the older brothers, and my God, if you're going to play with them, you better get out there.
Oh, I remember Dean Cluxton.
Oh,
he would. It doesn't matter. He would call those boys out no matter where he was at.
And if there were some boys playing against them in their driveway, and they were losing, he would ream those boys because how dare you lose against those 3 boys down the street that can't play basketball? You know.
Exactly.
And so they learned to play basketball, and there was no excuse. There's another boy that was the youngest brother of many brothers that became the best ball player of the brothers. Of course, the other brothers never agreed to that. They always said every one of them said they were better.
Is that right?
But,
and that would be your brother?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I didn't know you. I was the youngest.
Well, you was a pretty good ball player back in that day.
When I graduated, I was 3rd all-time rebounder and 5th all-time scorer at East Clinton. But East Clinton was a young school then, so, you know, that's not like
but
today.
Still use a baller. Use a baller back
I like playing ball. I grew up. Again,
they didn't have 3-point shots in either, did they?
I was sort of like Cluxton. When I was little, my closest brother to me was 7 years old, closest to me.
Wow.
So when I would go out and play with them, 14, 15, you know, they would be, let's say, 15, 16, 17 years old. I'm 7 and 8 years old. And I would go out, and you're not playing, and my mom would come to the door. That's his basketball, and if you don't let him play, nobody's playing.
I was waiting on that one. You're right.
They'd all get mad,
Right.
but I'd get a play. By the time I'm in junior high, I'm taking 3 boys on at practice or at gym or whatever, and it's me against 3 boys. And I was the tall, skinny kid. I was a center, but I had forced myself to learn to dribble and learn to play basketball and I had to play with older boys. I had to learn a hook shot or a shot that I wouldn't get the ball slammed back down in my face when I was little.
That's another thing. You don't see that hook shot anymore, do you?
But I did
Great
learn
move of
that,
the
and I
pass.
learned to get the ball real quick and proper mechanics. And if I didn't, and as a kid, me and my brother, I didn't like losing. Like any kid, I didn't like losing. So I had to learn. If I'm playing my basketball brother, he's 7 years older than me, and who was a good ball player. If I wanted to play against him when I was, let's say, 9, 10, 11 years old and compete, I had to learn to shoot the ball and dribble the ball, or I'm going to get my butt kicked all the time. And I still got my butt kicked, but I a lot of times, but I got better. So now when I play kids my age, I could win.
Now you played varsity basketball back at the old New Vienna school,
New Vienna school.
I remember watching those packed in so tight. I mean, it's so hot.
That was at one time the biggest gym in Clinton County. And
Is that amazing?
It got 1,200 people, I think, was packed.
Is that crazy or
1,200
what?
people, and that now, 3,500, is about what a lot of the gyms are coming into. I think this gym here.
But I was just a little kid. I was a little kid when I watched you play.
I remember
being a big,
punky kid.
a big, tall kid on the floor. I mean, you was coordinated. A lot of big boys that get out there, they can't handle the ball, and
And I taught my daughter the same thing. You know, learned little drills learned it from my brother, learned it from older guys, of watching them go to their practice and sit there and watch the coach give them drills. And if my coach ever gave me a drill, I didn't just go, okay, I studied it. Back then, 7th graders didn't play basketball. You know, you had junior high. You didn't have a 7th grade team and an 8th grade team.
Right.
You had a junior high team.
High
7th
team.
graders didn't play. And coach came to me one time and said, like, hey, you work on this, you can get some playing time.
Right.
A couple other players came to me and goes, Joe, they never tell that to a 7th grader. and I think the coach was just saying it to me to get me to try harder. But it worked. I worked my butt off.
Who was your coach then?
Bill Wolf.
Old Bill Wolf.
Bill Wolf. Passed away a couple years ago.
Right.
Well, maybe
he was
last
my
year.
8th grade coach too.
Yeah.
So, and he coached for a number of years. He had a half-court hook shot. You remember that?
Yes.
And he was deadly with that thing.
We gave Bill a metal clipboard. We gave Bill a metal clipboard when we got out of the 8th grade because he had broke so many clipboards, throwing them, walking down into the gym, walking down the locker room in concrete floors and slamming it down and breaking his wooden clipboard in half. So we bought him a metal clipboard as a going-away gift.
Probably a good investment for.
Here comes
Mr.
Sean
Wolf.
or Willie. How's Mr. Willie? How much? I called your boy Sean a few times.
There's the.
Oh, here we got stats, and here you read them because we're about ready to go back out on the floor.
All right, both teams taking the floor to begin the third quarter.
Pulling away, they come back, make it a close game again. We've talked. Fairfield seems to be more disciplined. They go down pass. Where East Clinton, even if they're passing around, it's still a throw. And then when they drive, they put the head down and drive. Other than Wyatt Floyd, and then just hopefully then they get in trouble. They dribble in and they've got to either throw it out or do something. Yeah, they work. They patient, which is what they're doing right now. Pass around, throw, look in, then look in underneath. He's wide
nice
open.
Pass.
Bad shot though.
Just could not finish.
But couldn't finish. Now here goes East Clinton. Find Smith. Wyatt Floyd down to Smith. He gets bumped.
Oh.
The only thing I don't like about what he just did right there, he stopped, looked, and then went up. He did that to get the foul.
Right.
But you want to get the basket. That's the most important thing.
But he's a freshman.
And
a freshman mistake.
These young kids, they go up and they look over their shoulder to get and don't worry about the foul. Get the bucket.
Go up strong. Get
the bucket.
Score.
But Smith, I think he made the first one.
Well, Wyatt Floyd for the Astros is the leading scorer of the first half with 19 points.
Wow, not in the first half.
Buttlemeyer for the Lions with 16 points.
16. Wow, 19 and 16. 35 between two players.
And there's nobody else close between the two of them.
And 50 just put in a bucket.
That's James Bentley.
Here comes Wyatt Floyd coming down, looking around and being defense. Throws it out to Peterman, bounces it over. Smith and Peterman are freshmen in this game right now. So
here's a shot, long shot. Forced that one up.
The teams have been pushing off all night and they've never called it. And Wyatt Willie, related, I think, to Sean Willie, the guy beside me.
And all of a sudden, it's a 10-point game now. So Fairfield's taking the lead again.
Just when they come back to pull it in, Fairfield pulls it back out. Like I said, Fairfield is more disciplined. Yeah, I saw that a while ago.
Oh.
Yeah, Wyatt guarding Wyatt. Wyatt Willie is guarding Wyatt Floyd.
Oh, the freshman playing ball. Oh, air ball.
He's a sophomore, isn't he? Your boy?
Dylan Peterman and Branson Smith are the freshmen.
Wyatt Willie is a sophomore guarding senior
Willie.
Wyatt Floyd.
Right. You're right.
And but he's a defense specialist. Throws it in quickly to Peterman. Shoots it up. Jenkins goes to grab. Thought he got his wrist grabbed, and here's the steal.
He baited him.
Boy, he did. Greg goes in for a nice, easy layup. Played off, and he was just sitting back like a cat waiting on that.
Well, that's what happens when you're keying on one player on a team.
Yeah.
It's easy to bait him and then pick it off.
Jenkins with a little 8-footer, but bounce around, falls out, but goes out of bounds as they try to go for the rebound. Who's 20?
A lot of ins and outs for the Astros. There's JT McCarron coming back in.
That's Buttlemeyer. I thought it said 20, and I thought, we got a new player. Oh, we do have a new player here.
McCarron for Nienover and Matt
Are you
Mitchell.
kidding me? Oh, my God.
Matt Mitchell coming in for Dylan Peterman.
Wyatt Willie just got his fourth. Goes in wide open.
Matt Mitchell, action right off the bat.
Matt Mitchell.
He got fouled.
Yeah, there he is. I didn't think I saw Matt Mitchell. Matt Mitchell just got in the game. Bounced it into him wide open, goes in, but gets grabbed as he goes up for the shot.
Now he's got a brother playing, Zach Mitchell.
Yep, Matt and Zach.
Zach's just a little shorter than Matt, and Zach can dunk.
Can he really? Wow, I didn't realize.
He's probably about 5'10", something like that. Well, Matt hit his first of two.
So we got two sets of brothers playing again, Mitchell's and Vadnais.
Yep.
But see, I thought the other Vadnais quit basketball. He'll drive in, bounces around, comes up, bounces. Bentley gets it, gets fouled.
Oh.
No basket.
Lance Vadnais is probably the more athletic of the three Vadnais brothers, but Lance has had a lot of injuries past couple years. He's broken his arm a couple times and a collarbone, and that's really been a big setback for him.
Is he over there right now? I don't see him. Lance Vadnais. And stolen by Bentley gets fouled and goes in. 49-36. A 13-point lead and a chance to make it 14-point lead.
No, I don't see Lance over there.
I don't either. And the Mitchell boy.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong bench. Let me look at the right bench.
Here. This is. Oh, I am too. Shit, no wonder I couldn't find him.
I still don't see Lance there. And Zach.
Is that the third one from the end? Isn't that Vadnais?
That's Colton Vadnais.
Oh, that's the one that was in already.
Right.
Don't save it under the other team's basket. Bounce around, it's going to get a call here. Going to call a foul. Going to call it on the floor before he went up.
Yeah, Branson Smith.
Foul charged on number 4, Branson Smith. That is his fourth personal foul, and the third against the Astros in the half. Two players coming in for the Astros.
He's anything bad.
Colin Michael, number 13, and number 45.
What's that?
Colton
Vadnais.
Huh?
Vadnais, I think is what.
Vadnais.
That's
what.
Am
I saying something
Bill's
wrong?
calling him over there.
Oh. What do you call him?
Vadnais.
Vadnais. That's
Vadnais,
what we've been
yeah.
called him, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, again, if you're not 100%, like I said, when I did when I looked at that, you read something. When you read something, you read exactly what you see, unless you're 100%, heard
exactly. Oh.
Which I knew over, but
there you go.
35. Tucker Ayers. I like that name, Tucker Ayers.
Tucker Ayers. That's 51-38. The deficit growing.
Throws it into JT, goes in for a left hand layup and gets fouled. So got to back to 11. It makes this and get it back within 10. Key to keeping the game close has got to stay under 10 points. Got to stay in single digits. Then single digits, three 3-point shots can get you in, or a couple 2-point shots. You're in the game.
And who's ever in the best shape for the fourth quarter is probably going to make the fewest mistakes and probably win the ball game.
10-point difference. Made the foul shot. Greg's got the ball coming down the floor.
Oh.
Ooh, a little bump there. And Bentley is off. Well, he went up to get the ball and for Greg goes up again, goes up and misses it again. And East Clinton finally gets it. Here goes Floyd down leading everybody and gets a layup.
Nice layup.
Thought 35 was going to be stupid and fouling, but luckily he pulled back and guy gets that far ahead. Just let him have the bucket, come back.
That's the difference between your senior and your freshman.
Right.
Wyatt takes it, lays it right in. Same play with
You're right. He didn't look over his shoulder to get the foul and get the bump.
Keep your feet on the floor.
Tucker Ayers. I like to say that name. Here comes Wyatt Floyd.
10-point
Mitchell
game.
got the ball. And White did a good job there. It's what we were taught. When the guy goes up for a layup, run in front of him, try to go for the ball and take it out of bounds. And hopefully the guy will look down at you and then miss the shot because he took his eyes off his target. But he put it in.
Exactly.
Here goes Wyatt Floyd with the ball. Looking around, bounces it over here to Badness. Back out to
Dylan Michael.
And puts it in. 3-point shot. And we're back within 9. So underneath 10, it's still a ball game. I like close ball games. More fun to watch. Ball loose on the floor. JT tried to take it and go with it instead of just grabbing the ball.
And they roll out.
Red's on the floor with it out of bounds. Let's see. He's calling a foul, though, isn't he? Is he calling?
I think the Fairfield player went on top of Matt Mitchell.
I think he's calling 23 Bettlemeyer with a foul. Yep. Called Bettlemeyer with a foul.
Now, how would how would that be a push foul on the floor?
If a guy's on the floor and you dive on him to get the basketball, that's a foul.
Push. Okay.
That's a foul. But I wasn't concentrating. I was concentrating on the ball.
Oh, I got you.
Just turn around, look around. Okay, here comes Michael. Michael has the ball. Back to Badness. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to shoot up. Yep, he's going to shoot a 3.
Bam.
And swish. He's a very good outside 3-point shooter. And now we're down to 6-point game. We're back within a game again. Aren't you happy about that? And here goes a bucket by Bettlemeyer. So we're back up to 8. Badness driving, turn, spins.
Nice move.
Nice move, but banks off and misses.
Just doesn't finish.
Here comes Fairfield. Minute 43 left in the third quarter. We have an 8-point game, and Fairfield has the ball. Bounce pass underneath. Stolen, but nope. Next says when it bounced down, it hit the out-of-bounds line.
Nice pick by Dylan Michael. The shortest one on the floor and the only one in the paint for East Clinton.
What's your guys' opinion of the red, maybe out-of-bounds here? Yeah, solid, big, wide out-of-bounds rather than a little strip. Do you like it? Or? Right. And as far as visual, you can see the out-of-bounds. It's in. Charlie doesn't like it. I'm told Charlie's crazy.
Oh, nice move.
Nice move. Who made that?
Right in. 33. Bryson Simmons.
I was look back. When I look back, boom. Oh. That's all right. Stay as long as you can. And we got a foul. Player control foul on Wyatt Floyd. Is that his first?
Returning to the game is number 31, Jacob Olds.
10-point game. Badness going back out. Floyd, Olds coming in. What do we got? JT, we got Michael, we got Mitchell, we got Olds, and we got Floyd. Here we got Greg dribbling the ball around. Oh, gonna get Olds a little slappy.
You can't do
there.
that.
It's pretty weak if you ask me.
Clinton Massey, is this a final? 36, Steubenville 50. So Clinton Massey did not make it on their bid to make it all the way to the state. They made it to the state finals, but just didn't make it to win the state this year. But as a valiant effort, I'm very proud of them.
50 points, that's a lot to score.
And a three-point shot from Grag. Seti.
Seti.
What a nice
short.
shot.
Every time I think he's Grag for a second, but
30 seconds left.
And here's Michael with a three-point shot. 10-point game.
25 seconds.
Right at 20 seconds left in the third quarter. I'm sure Fairfield's going to try to go down to one shot here.
Just a matter of who we're going to give it to.
Going to try to make sure they don't get a clean shot off, or
4 seconds.
3,
Shoot
2, 1. Goes in for a nice layup, little bank, but goes off. Thought he had it when he went in. I thought he had it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, East Clinton is letting Leesburg just take control of the paint. If you've noticed that, they've got to control that.
Okay. Thank you.
We'll take
Sean.
a break.
I'll be going.
Get a message from our sponsor. You're listening to 106.9 WZAA Jeffersonville. Huzzah!
Rick, you want to run an ad?
So we're down to the final quarter. Fairfield 62, East Clinton 52.
Yeah, we're off for a minute while I restart this. Froze up.
Here comes
So now we can say
Charlie
all the words that we're not allowed to say.
Yeah, we can say those. We can say those 7 words now.
Darn, shucks.
Yeah, well, we're still recording.
We've been doing a survey on
we're
who likes the outside line and who doesn't, and 100% of everybody likes the out of bounds wide.
Well, that's not true, because I hate it.
Well, everybody but you. All other people love it.
Here we go, fourth quarter. 62 Fairfield, 52 East Clinton. East Clinton with the ball. Turn it back over to Joe with the play-by-play.
Yeah, go ahead, you're doing a great job. Pitchell, back to Wyatt Floyd. Wyatt dribbling around, looking for an open spot, bounces it into JT.
Oh, nice pass.
That's being patient.
That is. That's not forcing it.
Unfortunately, that's not the whole team. But right there,
right.
Him and JT played and bounced it into him in a
now
nice
watch the
pass.
paint. Watch the paint. See if I'm right what I'm talking about.
Grag's got the ball being guarded by Wyatt Floyd. And stolen by JT. And again, he went right in for the layup. He looked around to make sure nobody was there, but then went right in for the shot. Didn't try to slow down to get a foul.
Right.
Back to a 6-point game. Every time, gets to 6, gets 4, then it booms back up wide. We're going to have a foul on Michael.
Dylan just couldn't stop himself.
Yeah, he gone across there, and he knew where he wanted to go, and then when he had to stop, he couldn't do it. It's like driving your car 50 mile an hour, 30 feet from a stop sign and trying to stop. It just can't be done. I didn't have it.
Defense by Jake Olds.
41%.
And turnover. Step on
turnover
the line.
goes to East Clinton. East Clinton has the ball. Jenkins started to come back in, but nope. Then told him to sit back down again. Wyatt Floyd looking around, dribbling the ball. JT doing the pick and roll, comes over to Olds.
6-point game.
Looking around, going to throw it over to Michael, back down the corner to Mitchell. Getting caught up. Goes it out to Michael, takes another 3, shoots, overshoots everything. Here comes Fairfield down 90 mile an hour and then setting the play up. Grag has it, throwed it over. Now we've got new boys in there on 33 and 35. Bryce Simmons and Tucker Ayers. Okay, stolen. Here comes Wyatt Floyd down and throws it in too hard.
Oh, nice play with Dylan behind a bit. Nope,
East Clinton would have been better off if no foul was called on that play. He tipped it off, and the ball was followed up and put in, but they called after tipped off the bankboard. Then he calls a foul, and Wyatt Floyd gets a shoot 2. Now, if he makes these 2, no hurt. And he does the first one. And I don't know who. Yes, they lost, 50-36. I haven't heard their score lately. Last I heard, 10-7 Georgia.
4-point game.
4-point game. Made both foul shots. 58-62. Wyatt Floyd on Greg. Simmons got the ball into Bentley. Tries to force his shot up. Then tries to force over him, gets the rebound, tries to force it up again. And we're going to get a foul. I don't call a foul in there when a guy tries to force his way up in an area,
Right. Bulls himself into 2 players. I mean,
That's bailing him out of a spot he got himself into.
Just defense, keep your feet on the floor, hands straight
They're
up.
just standing straight up, and he's bullying him into him with his shoulders, and it goes up. I'm not giving him a foul on that.
No.
Bentley misses the first shot, going to shoot the second one. Here comes Jenkins in, giving JT a rest. I wouldn't keep JT out very long.
No, they need him on the boards.
And he makes the second foul shot, so it's a 5-point game. 5:40 left in the game. East Clinton trailing by 5. Wyatt Floyd bringing the ball up the floor.
East Clinton needs to be smart here.
Oh, he almost traveled. Almost.
I saw that.
Goes over to Mitch. No, not Mitchell.
Michael.
Oh, he traveled. Yep. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, yep. He took 2 steps before he dribbled.
Jake plays really good defense, but he still needs a little more work on his offense.
Here comes Greg down the floor for Fairfield. Drive. Oh,
that's red
goes
ball.
Off his own knee, yes. Ball got, I don't know if it was knocked loose or just a high dribble. He lost control. Then
Popped
it came down and hit his knee and boomed out of bounds.
Right.
So here comes JT. Was going to try to get him back in. Didn't get him back in fast enough. Here comes Wyatt Floyd. We're under 5 minutes. 5-point difference in the game. Back out to Jenkins, over to Floyd. Over to Olds.
Smith
shoots. And going to get Jenkins with trying to go over him to get the rebound. And that is Wyatt Willie back in the game. He was out because he's got 4 fouls.
I think that was an over-the-back foul.
No such thing.
No, oh, that's right. It's pushing.
He knows.
We talked about that earlier.
Wyatt Willie shooting. He's been out most of the game here because of got 4 quick fouls. He's a sophomore defensive specialist. And he was been guarding Wyatt Floyd the whole game. He's up shooting a bonus and makes the first one. Makes it a 6-point game.
All right, we're getting ready for the next game coming up. East Clinton, the Astros.
I hear Rick talking, but his lips aren't moving.
That always happens. Check what?
Nice steal by Mitchell.
There.
Here comes Mitchell. Here comes
Wife.
Oh, boy, he could have got him for a little dribble. There, and Floyd put it in.
Nice.
Did he double dribble?
He double dribbled.
I thought he did.
I would have called it. Oh.
Call him for a block.
Right.
So we got a 4-point game. We got a foul. Going to shoot 1 and 1.
Yeah.
The next one will be double bonus. Next game, Mason versus Springboro. We got GWAC, I think, here, and we got the GMC.
GMAC, yep.
GMC.
Greater Miami Conference for Mason.
Right.
Made the first foul shot, and Tucker errors and misses the second one. JT gets the rebound, gets that out to Wyatt Floyd coming down. He's underneath. Oh, he was wide open. Michael was nobody around him, wide open. They just couldn't see him and get the ball to him. Dribbling around. Wyatt Floyd looks over, throws it to Smith, flips it into JT. Puts it up, bounces off. Bentley gets the rebound. Georgia leading Auburn 10-7 still. Third quarter.
Oh. Michael with the rebound.
And here comes Wyatt Floyd down. And here goes Mitchell with the shot off the rim. And here goes a full court pass down and foul and put in. Fouled by Michael. That's a youthful foul there.
Back to a 7-point game.
If you're going to foul there, literally, if you're going to foul there, don't let him shoot the shot.
Exactly.
Don't let him make the bucket. Yeah. If you're going to foul, I was taught that. Sometimes you don't want to foul, but if you do foul, if you bump into him, don't let him shoot the shot.
Right.
Luckily, he didn't get a 3-point.
Don't give him those automatic 2 points underneath.
Well, and don't give him a 3-point play.
Right. Here's Smith driving. Oh, just off for Branson. Back, nice pass. Oh, just a little too long.
Same thing they did last time, except this time it went through his fingers. And East Clinton's calling a timeout. We got a full timeout with 60 to 67, 7-point game. Here we go.
Begin the next step of your life at Ohio Christian University, one of the nation's fastest growing nonprofit universities. Earn an accredited associate, bachelor, or master's degree entirely online, or attend class once a week at one of 11 convenient locations. Programs range from business and human services to IT and RN to BSN and more. Call today, 855-OCU-GRAD, or on the web at enroll.ohiochristian.edu.
106.9 WZAA-LP, Jeffersonville.
106.9
WZAA
Jeffersonville.
Waza.
Joe, I think we're a lot better than those automated things.
I do too.
You know, why the boss won't let us do it, I don't know.
Anytime you want to come in and do it.
Well,
Maybe
we charge. I think it's because we charge so much.
That's true.
I wonder how much it cost him for those other commercials.
Well, our salary negotiations are coming up this year.
I heard, the renewal.
That's right.
And into JT, turns. He's going to call a foul. I thought he was going to call traveling, which he did, but because he got fouled.
All right, now it's on the floor, so.
And that's only their fifth foul, so they're not even in the 1-1 yet.
East Clinton's in double bonus.
You're right. I'm looking the wrong way. I'm looking to see under East Clinton, but that's East Clinton shooting. So they are shooting. I was thinking, why are you up there? You're not shooting yet.
So we got 1-1, right?
The next foul by East Clinton will put Fairfield in the bonus, 1-1. And this puts East Clinton there. East Clinton's now in the double bonus. They're getting an automatic 2 shot. The referee says 1-1, but it says 10 up there.
I think East Clinton has 10 team fouls. I think Leesburg has 7.
You're right. And that's the way I was saying it the first time. And I thought you were.
See, I'm trying to mess you up, I think.
Yeah. East Clinton has just got to the bonus.
There's McCarron knocking down a pair. 5-point deficit.
You talked me into I agreed.
Okay. 67 Fairfield, 62 East Clinton.
5-point game. Mitchell chased him all over the place. Smith chasing Wyatt Wiley. I'll try to say that 5 times real fast. What we got?
You can see the live action of all these games on CampusNation.com.
Really?
Later on during the week.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Shazam.
Go!
And it's been some good basketball.
It has.
So it's not been just a couple runaways, but most of them been pretty good games.
Yeah, actually, this game has turned out.
The previous game was an excellent game. This game has been a very close game.
Right.
Right now, 5 points with 2:44 to go. Fairfield has the ball. A steal by East Clinton or a missed shot by Fairfield, and going down to the basket by East Clinton, and we got a real close ball game.
All right.
And they've actually said that they're not going to make people leave after this session and come back in.
Well, that'll speed things up.
Yeah, I think that's probably part of it, too.
Mm-hmm.
It would have taken a good 20 minutes to clear the
Oh,
place
my gosh,
out,
you have to get everybody out of here. Right.
Back to live action.
Live action, and Gragg's got the ball dribbling around, being guarded by Mitchell. Throws it in to Bettlemeyer. Oh, almost threw it away. Threw it over to Bentley.
Oh.
And ball loose. And Wiley has the ball. Dribbles, throws it over. Simmons. Simmons has the ball. Throw back to Gragg. Gragg thrown around to Wiley. Throws it into Bettlemeyer. Throws up the left hand. And we got a jump ball. No, East Clinton comes out, but they're going to call a jump ball. Whoa.
Yeah. Took them a while.
And the ball goes back to Fairfield. They need Wilmington College's inbound defense right here.
I haven't seen that.
They throw broken glass on the floor.
Oh, okay.
They really they've got a lot of 5-second calls in the game the other day. Just shutting the other team.
Yeah, a lot of pressure.
Wiley's throwing the ball into Bentley, throws it away. Here comes Wyatt Floyd down the floor. Driving right down the middle, goes up for a quick bucket and rolls around. Got a little too greedy right there.
Yeah, Dylan Michael open just right beside him.
Yeah, he knows it's getting game time, and he tried to put it on his shoulder.
He's got that leadership momentum going.
And he's with the shot, it missed, throws it out. Here comes a shot, it's a little short. Fairfield with the rebound, puts it back up. They had 3 shots. No box out right there.
You don't usually want
We're getting down to 3 points.
Now we're down to 7
time.
points. Yeah, it's going to be down to where we're going to need somebody to go up for this 3. Mitchell was going to, but got guarded. Smith threw off the front of the rim. Nice shot, but just
that was almost a foul too.
Short.
Oh wow!
Full court pass and throws it away.
You know,
Coach
Fairfield just needs to take care of the ball.
Well, right there,
here.
Fairfield doesn't need that
patient.
full court pass. They got a 7-point lead.
No.
Here comes East Clinton back 90 mile an hour again. Throws it over to Smith. Oh, and he throws it away.
There's a freshman mistake.
That's automatic foul there, I think. He swung at him. The ball was in front of him. I'm not even sure if he hit the ball. He might have hit the ball, but I don't even think he hit the ball.
No, I don't. Or the player.
No. Just automatic. You swing at him, I'm going to call a foul.
Now, would you do that?
No. If I don't see it, I don't call it.
Joe doesn't see much anything.
I don't see much anything anyway. So I've had coaches, I call that. I'm a coach. From where I'm standing, I couldn't see a foul. I couldn't see it. I can't call something I don't see. You wouldn't want me to call something on your team that I don't see. I'm not going to call something on.
And since you wear glasses, you can blame it on, you haven't been back to the doctor.
I never wore glasses while I refereed basketball, though, because I never needed them then.
Because
after I quit basketball, then I need glasses.
Fairfield come up with the second shot on that free throw, so we're at a 70-62. Oh.
Wyatt thought he would get a foul there. He gets touched and no foul. I mean, I'm not saying he got fouled, but he got touched. And the other guy didn't get touched and gets a foul, so there's a difference.
Under a minute here, and now just some
8-point game with
fouls.
47.8.
We got a timeout.
Right. But I tell you what,
Fairfield,
when you give when it's a 6-point game, and you give a guy a foul that there is no foul and gets 2 points, makes a big difference in this game, because if he didn't get that foul called, East Clinton gets the ball, comes back down, scores a bucket. Now we got a 4-point game. Now we got an 8-point. That's a big difference with 40-some seconds left to go.
And a lot can happen in 47.8 seconds. Couple 3-pointers for East Clinton. They're right back in it.
But right now, the trouble is time. So East Clinton can, they don't even have the ball. They can steal the ball, come down, shoot a three-pointer, and get the ball 65, 75 point. But if Fairfield,
they're going to have to foul, aren't they?
They're going to have to foul because if Fairfield gets the ball, starts running the clock out, you can't get it back, so they're going to have to foul. They're going to have to hope they have to miss. And then they're going to be at, they got 3 baskets to give up before they get to.
And don't foul their best shooter if you can keep from it. But Leesburg's going to get it to their best shooter.
Right here's a sophomore. Here's where you foul. Buttlemeyer, I wouldn't foul him. Greg and Buttlemeyer.
Yeah.
See, Mitchell, he's a sophomore, so this is who I would foul. They're not going to foul anybody. They're going to let the clock run down.
28 seconds left.
They're going to steal it.
And they got the steal.
What the heck?
Nice recovery.
Yeah, got the bucket.
Dylan Michael loses the ball on a spin move. JT picks it up.
Dylan saw a guy between him and decided, I'm not going in. It's like, you don't have to.
He was backing out for the threes what he was doing, I think.
You think? I think he saw the defense was just backing away and was going to put up a shot from where he was, but then dropped and then lost the ball again. JT was right there to pick it up. I think he just saw the defense right there and went, and then was doing a back up here and going to shoot. And as he went to do this, he lost the ball, rolled away. JT picked it up.
Played it in.
Yeah. 17 seconds, and we got 6. So we got 2 3-point shots away. You got to have a steal. So here's what he's telling them right now. Go for the steal. If you don't get the steal, foul them.
Right now.
Yeah. 1 second off the clock. Go down here. Hopefully they miss the 1-on-1. We grab it, come down, stop, pump a 3. If we make it, I'll either call timeout or we do the same thing again. I don't know if he's got any timeouts. Yeah, he's got 2 timeouts. So he'll call another timeout, set it up again.
So let's see what Fairfield does as they inbound the ball.
Nobody on this player. Mitchell coming over, getting the foul.
Tucker Ayers will go to the line.
Tucker Ayers going to the line to shoot 2. He's being very smart, pulling all of his players off the line so that nobody makes a violation.
13 seconds remaining. And I would say that pretty much seals it.
That makes 3 possession.
There we go. So a close game.
Again, he was blowing the whistle before he made a move there.
35. That's Ayers.
Tucker Ayers.
Eight seconds remaining. East Clinton needing only 8 points to win.
And makes that basket. Back to 7 points. Makes this, can make it 6 point, make it again a 2 possession. No, it's double bonus. All fouls are 2.
There he got both of them.
And he's going to call timeout.
Timeout East Clinton.
I mean, here you got to go for the steal. You need a steal and a 3-point shot from wherever you get it. Hopefully you get it. And
put it up.
And put it up. Put it in for a 3. You got to have a 3 because if you just go in for a 2, you're 4 points. You're still 2 buckets away. Unless they're dumb enough to foul you on a 3-point shot.
Yeah, a 2-point shot is not going to do you any good at this point. None.
This game could be a little closer. In my opinion, East Clinton players made some youthful mistakes at times.
Right. Leesburg played better team ball.
Yes.
And I think that was
Fairfield played better
a
team
big
ball.
key.
They played the ball and boom, 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 played around, killing clock, running around, and then boom, threw the pass inside wide open.
They moved the ball very well.
Where East Clinton seemed
Fairfield was patient.
They're very lethargic and when they did. Well, but so did Fairfield. Manchester.
By the sea.
Yes.
Manchester
by
the
30.
sea.
They beat Manchester by 30. Manchester by the sea.
So a foul on Wyatt Floyd, 35.
It's only a second, I think.
Mr. Ayers, Tucker Ayers will go to the line.
Again, this is still a 1-1, so they could be missed.
6.3 seconds remaining.
And it's not. All those big teams we've been playing today, nobody made foul shots, and these teams have been making their foul shots. And missed. And here comes JT down.
Oh. And that's the ball game.
It'd have been cool if he made it and give him something to have a little feeling for at the end of the game and lose by 4.
All right.
But lost by 7.
7. 73-66. Fairfield over East Clinton.
Okay, who is going to be the star of the game? Better Meyer, Tucker Ayers.
I'm going to go with Tucker Ayers.
Or Greg.
Cody Gregg, okay, but I think Tucker Ayers.
I think Tucker Ayers. I think Tucker Ayers too.
So,
what do you say? You say so? Yeah.
Who's our player of the game?
Was it you? You don't care. You playing ball this year? You playing ball this year?
Got my son Isaiah Curtis sitting right next to us here, playing 8th grade basketball. Next year he'll be playing high school basketball. Never know, he might make first team varsity.
That's right.
Keep working it.
Buttlemeyer.
Oh! Yep, I missed that one. All right.
That was one of my 3.
So, enjoyed doing the game with you.
It was
Thanks,
great
Joe.
doing the game.
All right, buddy.
I'm going to turn that back over to Charlie.
And I'm going to turn this back over to you.
No, I'm leaving. Play-by-play.
So they'll find somebody to do the commentary. So our next game is with next game will be the Mason Meteors.